Hello, good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? Let's see who's up there. Good morning, Outlaw Tim. Hello, Mushroom Manny, thank you. Hey, honey, me. What do you mean about apologize to Lois? That's pretty funny. Fucking funny. It's not funny to me. Be a better man to apologize to him. What did Lois did to you? Nothing. And Tim, why did you block Hey Honey? What she did to you? Nothing. Good morning, Hey Honey. She didn't do nothing wrong with you at all. You need to be a better man. Apologize. You think it's comedy, Tim? You think it's comedy, bro? No, Hey Honey. He started. He think it's he think it's a comedy. It's not comedy. Let's be a better man, Tim. Apologize. That's it. I'm not saying let's apologize. It's very easy to apologize. I'm very disappointed at you, Tim. Dan, welcome here. Dude, this is wrong, bro. This is very wrong. Very wrong. Okay? You see, you see, woman, hey, honey, you see when she left? That's apologize, Tim. Like I did. Marsha Manning, I tried. Oh, Marsha Manning, thank you for talking to Mr. Bean. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought so too, Marsha Manning. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought so too. Yeah. Now I need you to talk to Queenie. I don't know if I'm blocked there or not still. You know. Good morning, Veteran Affairs. Queen, the girl I sing on the panel. You remember last week? She from England. The girl from England on the panel. Queen. You remember you was a mod on the channel? Queenie. Queen. Yes. Yes, that's what I was wanting to tell you that. Yes. Yeah, on yes, yes, yes. Yeah. She tell me out, then she hit me. Yes. Good morning, Boston 617. How you doing? It's a good panel. Hey, Cobra Girl, what's up? You know, I fixed my notification now. It's all fixed now. Half of the people didn't even have notification. I didn't put notification. I went to my cell phone and did it. Mostly 200 people didn't have no notification at all. And I fixed it. Oh, okay. You know, I was kind of shy on the piano because I don't know what I'm going to say or not. You know, when I go to people first piano, the first time, Marshall Man, I get nervous. I don't want to say anything wrong. You know. Oh, she was drunk. I didn't know that. She said she was not drunk. Oh, I didn't know that she was drunk. Wow. Welcome, Boston Storm 617. I never seen you before. Welcome. Welcome to my welcome. Two things I don't ask to do. No politics in here, and you could ask anything you want. No spamming, no with no westism at all. You're welcome. Come here anytime you want, Boston Storm 617. Thank you for coming in. Yep, we're the people. Yep. 9 people today. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get another interview, Marcimani. I'm trying to get Chuck Prices or James Freeman. Wow. What? Damn. That's nuts. Are you sure? Or they took the channel down? Wow. Yeah, I believe you. Such happens. Maybe hope you get your subs back. You know, uh, um, I hope everything is okay. Hey, Tats.
Gregory, what's going on, man?
For so Tim came in and I told Tim apologize to Lois. He said I would never apologize to him. Never. Talking shit and I
To
don't know.
who? Who said
I,
that?
Tim daughter. I will move him as a
Oh,
mod. I did
okay.
apologize. I told him, be a better man. Apologize, you know?
I think I would agree with you there.
Yeah, it hurts me, you know?
Yeah, well, listen, man, you gotta manage people the way you think.
I tried, Tats. I really tried, you know?
Oh, I know you do. I know you do, Greg. But listen, man. People are just going to act the way they act, and there's not much you can do.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had an email from Westside. He's
Oh, you
trying to.
did?
Yeah, she's trying to bring San Juan. Trying
San
to,
Joaquin?
yeah. I said, good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good-
I've had him respond to an email or two before, but nothing,
He's
uh,
very popular.
yeah. He's responded a couple times in the past, but I mean,
He came to my chat one time and
oh,
subbed
did
to me.
he?
Yeah, subbed to me.
Oh, that's cool. I think I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I don't know. And I tried to email Freeman, but it's hard to get him.
Who's this guy, Hard Life?
It's Tim.
Oh.
Tim, I never tried to block you. Never did, never will. You be timeout, not block.
Yeah, timeout's different, I guess,
Yeah. That's apologize, Tim. That's it.
Hey, old guy, what's up, man?
That's apologize. Be a better man, Tim. Let's apologize. If you apologize, I'll give it back to you as a mod. You know? If you was blocked, if you was blocked, you won't know. Why me know?
Well, Greg, listen,
I
man.
know. I'm
You
sorry,
can't
Tim.
control people, man. You
I
can't
know.
control
I tried to
people.
help you.
You can't control people, man.
I know. Sorry, Tim. I hope you do better. You're always welcome here.
And that's all you can do. That's all you can say, man. I know I suck, STC. I've been sucking for a very long time because I need the money.
Good morning, Mitch. Good morning, SCC. I felt drunk on him. I said, long auditor is coming this Saturday at noon. He said, fuck, really?
I know I suck eggs. I've sucked eggs before. I've sucked a lot of things. You name it, I've sucked it.
Yeah. Good morning, Gloria. What's up? Oh, I know, Tim. I know. That's why I told you I always welcome you.
Yep, you just can't control what happens between two people, man. Whatever happens between two people, it's either gonna go well or it's not,
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm. Old McDonald, Mitch had it from. I call Mitch Old Mitch.
Hey, Gloria, what's up? Good morning to you all, and to all a good morning.
That's funny. He always comes up before you.
Who, me?
Yes. STC.
Yeah, STC does normally, but
Yeah,
I'm wide awake this morning.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, I know, I don't know if you really know the extent of what I am or what I do, but I take a lot of medication, and a lot
I know
of
that.
a lot of medication makes me really tired a lot.
Mhm.
Just kind of like similar to Indiana, I would say.
Yeah. You don't sound tired. You
Oh
sound
no, I'm
old.
not. Well, I'm both. I'm tired and old. And when you get tired again, it's called being retired.
Hey, S60, come up, dude.
When you get tired twice, you're retired.
Come up, boy headed.
It looks like that hurricane's gotten some more strength on it coming to Florida, but it's not going to hit near me really. I mean, it'll hit.
AJ?
It's going to hit pretty much on the opposite side of Florida from where I am, pretty much. So.
Oh, I don't know. Probably next week or the following week. I don't know, Mickey J. Tell Chess, thank you. Okay, I don't know when.
Pinch it off and push it out, STC. Come on, man.
I don't know. I got to tell my manager.
I mean, exercise that sphincter once in a while. You got to pinch it off, man. Just be done with it.
Hey, COVID girl, what's up, sweetheart? How you doing? You know, a lot of people's coming up because I went on my cell phone. I put all the other. You know what's weird? Okay, I thought I get all the notifications for everybody on my cell phone. It's not. It's weird. You know?
Yeah. He's got those travel shits because he was eating all that fast food and stuff on the way here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he fucking does too slow. He does like a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, old man Mitch, get your eyes up there.
Let me ask you a question, Greg.
What?
Do you spend a long time in the bathroom when you're taking a shit, or do you just spend a short while? Like some people spend like almost hours, it seems, in there, and then others are more quick on the shitter. So what kind of shitter are you, sir? Are you kind of a 15-minute or like a 30-minute
5
or 5 minutes? Yeah. I'm a quick one too, man. I'm a quick shit, you know?
You're
I'm a quick
fucking
shit.
sick, STC.
Yeah, 30 minutes isn't good, man. Like it's not good for you to sit on your on a round toilet like
What's
that
up, mommy?
because it's the same as those hemorrhoid pillows that people buy. Those aren't good for hemorrhoids. Just like a round toilet seat,
Hi, old Mitch.
not good either because it forces the blood to that area of your ass, and it's really not good to sit there like that, you know? So I would say the quicker off the shitter, the better for your health, you know?
Fucking, I bet you Mitch take fucking 4 hours to take a shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
Now some people just have loose assholes and it just falls right out. Like
yeah.
it
takes
you
me
know.
about 15 to 20 minutes to get me a good shit in. Cause I
About
gotta
15,
read
20?
I gotta read the newspaper while I shit.
Yeah, some people do. You know, some people got to shit. I don't have to read anything. I'm all business, man. I rocket that shit out of my ass like kind of like SpaceX, you know?
Yeah. I'm about my business, but that's the only time I can read the Wall Street Journal in peace.
Right.
Cause every time I pull it out, somebody got a damn question.
Well, why do people call it a restroom? Because I never really experienced too much rest when I'm taking a shit. You know what I mean? I'm not really resting.
I ain't trying to rest. I'm trying to get it out so I can go do whatever else I got to do.
I don't know where that name comes from. Is restroom? I don't know why they call it a restroom.
It'd be like over there in England, they call it the loo.
The loo, yeah, it could be. You know, it could be.
Or the old people, the water closet.
The water closet. Now that's an old school term. I remember that one. That was a long time ago. Water closet. Man, see, that's what I like about Mitch, man. He knows all that old jargon that you know.
Yeah, the old school stuff.
I mean, I still remember houses that didn't have indoor plumbing.
Man, listen, my grandmother and granddad had a farm, had an outhouse. You know how many holes I dug?
Oh yeah.
Got a bucket and a shovel. Got to move the outhouse.
You got to throw that lye in there. You got to throw that lye in there too.
Yeah, you throw lye first, and then you put lime on top of it.
Yep. Or lime. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah,
lime.
no, you put lye in it. Lye starts that shit to cooking off, and then you cover it with lime so it doesn't have a smell.
Yep.
And that shit creates some of the best burning bricks in the world.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've never burnt that type. I've burnt other shit, but not that kind of shit. Yeah. Well, actually, I've burned human shit before. I take that back. I have burned human shit.
I was just curious. I was just curious to see if it would burn, right? So I lit a little like a little torch and dropped it down in there. Boy, about 5 minutes after that gas, after you caught all that gas, man,
I'm about to say you gotta be careful with that damn methane, you know.
Oh my God.
Man, you should have seen the fire come up out of that hole.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that old methane, you know.
Oh, today it's Halo's
all-
house for 2 days.
It's all gas. Man,
Yeah.
that shit went up. My granddad thought that shit was hilarious.
Hey, Halo, where are you? I know
He said
you're-
when the fire finally went out, he said you can move the outhouse back over that hole there. We ain't gotta dig or nothing.
Oh shit! Now you know they say that if you're metal detecting, if you find a place where the old shitter used to be,
Man,
you
ain't
can
no telling.
find all kinds of coins and stuff out through there.
Yeah, cause the way the floors were made, they had holes in them, and when you pull your pants down, if you had shit in your pockets, it fell through the holes in the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
We didn't even when my grandmother's farm didn't even have what you call it indoor plumbing.
Oh yeah. There were people. There were people up until probably the early '80s, probably even now. I mean, who knows? There's some people out there probably still don't have a outdoor or indoor plumbing.
Yeah, I was in fucking up by the Appalachians in New York, and there's some people up there that ain't got no running water in the house, or they got a pump, they got a well.
Oh, I knew a guy. I knew a guy named Rusty. He used to take in hikers back when I hiked the Appalachian Trail. His name was Rusty. He lived on mile 16 of the Blue Ridge Parkway, or not? Yeah, it was Blue Ridge Parkway, and up near Waynesboro, Virginia. And he was a hermit, kind of lived out there in the country, and that's exactly how he was. He had no indoor plumbing. He had he did what they called a hillbilly hot tub. He'd heat up some rocks and throw it in some water, and you take a bath like that.
Yep.
And he had a brilliant idea about his farming, though. What he did is he had some problems with deer getting into his crops. So what he did is he put like wire around it, you know, like chicken wire.
Yeah.
And then what he did, though, in between the chicken wire, he put chickens to kill all insects that was trying to get in there to eat some of the crops. So I thought that was a pretty good idea that he did.
The only thing I really got a lot of around here is fucking mosquitoes and flies.
Oh no, I got plenty of mosquitoes.
And the only reason I got a lot of mosquitoes and flies is because I got chickens.
Oh yeah.
And
right.
I have to have standing water for all the animals so I got water, but I keep them in the back. I keep all the water in the backyard, so there's nothing in the front. But we got coyotes and hawks and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's why, like, Greg thought I was bullshitting when I said when I told him I worked on the farm. That's what I do for a living. I work every day.
Yeah.
My day starts at 4:30 in the morning, Taz. And it might not end till 11 or 12 o'clock.
Now let me ask you: is the farm your farm or is it someone else's farm?
No,
you work on somebody else's farm?
I work on my friend's farm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah. All my shit paid for.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I don't buy anything, Greg. Everything I need is provided for.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, but one thing you need to buy: singing lessons.
Who?
Singing lessons is what he said.
By who?
Singing lessons.
I ain't buying no singing lessons. I don't give a fuck. I sing like ain't nobody watching because I'm minding my own business in my own lane. If a bitch don't like my singing, oh well.
That's right. You just
Tis the season to smoke some weed. Fa la 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 la.
Oh my
If you don't like the way I sing, kiss my ass. Fa la 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 la.
That could be a hit right there.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, lady sweetheart. How was my favorite person doing?
Bear Lily.
That's your favorite person? I thought I was your favorite person.
Man,
She's a woman. You're not.
Greg, you gonna make me fuck you up by Bear Lily and Honey now.
Hey, nowadays I could be a woman for you if you want me.
Oh, you freaking jealous, huh, old man, huh? I have all the girls you know now.
Look here, don't make me come out of retirement, Greg, because you ain't got no game.
Ooh, yeah, bitch.
You ain't got no game, Greg.
Yes.
You couldn't talk your way. You couldn't talk your way out of a wet toilet paper fight, Greg.
I got Halo and Much Money. So he gets
Hey,
more.
Lo! If you want your clothes clean, call A-Lo. A-Lo for clean.
Yeah, I am. I might, just that way I can get back on Gregory's good side,
Hey man, whose side are you on? Me or old man?
Man, listen. You can't get around me, Greg. I am everywhere like your second nature.
Yep, just like the wind beneath your wings, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, hey, Tat. Yeah, I was on the phone with my friend, right? Cause her best friend got shot day before yesterday.
Oh man.
So she called. So I spent like 4 hours with her yesterday on talking to her on the phone. Spent 2 hours last night talking to her on the phone. She called me this morning and streamed me the funeral live.
Oh man.
She say everybody that was there wanted wanted to see who I was because I was the only one that kept her spirits up all day yesterday.
Yeah, man. I don't like funerals, man. I don't like them at all,
Yeah,
to be honest with
I'm,
you.
but you got to think I'm at work working,
Right.
and she sent me a live stream of the funeral because she wanted everybody to see who it was that kept her spirits up yesterday.
Right.
You can't
Yeah.
you I can't argue with that because
Hey,
I
that's
don't
good, man.
I don't do funerals, but in this instance, I I made my presence known.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I almost didn't even go to my own father's funeral because I prefer to remember people how they were when they were alive. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I
And
tell people. I don't do funerals and weddings. I like to
yeah,
remember them before they got hitched, and I like to remember them before they died.
and
All that other,
the only reason why I showed up because I wanted to be there for my mom. That was it.
yeah, I was there, and the funeral was like 35 minutes. Then they went to the graveside. You know, she told me, she said, Mitch, I want you to read the eulogy. I said,
Right.
you don't want me to read a eulogy? She said, yeah. I said, you know what? I'm not going to read a eulogy. I'm going to read you something else. Because
Right.
I want y'all to think about this. And I read them Job chapter 38, the conversation between Job and God and how
Right.
strong Job's faith was.
Right.
You know, it wasn't a dry in the fucking room
Wow.
because I told him something that nobody else was saying.
Right.
I told him, I said, take this conversation and follow this conversation all the way to the end of Job, and you'll understand why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. This is what faith and belief get you.
Yep. See, Gray, you better have some faith.
And but I was telling her, I say, no matter what life throws at you, throw it back at it. Don't run from it. Face it head on. Deal with it. Get it over with. Look at it. Learn from it. Understand what it is.
Yeah.
Use it as a positive learning experience and pass it on to somebody else.
That's all you can do, man.
And the people in the crowd couldn't believe I was talking like that. But after I got done, she said, you know the fucked up thing about that? Is that he an old convict and he talking to y'all like that. So that ought to tell you something about how real life is. He
Hey,
getting into
man.
you raw with no cut.
Well, my mom used to always tell me, when you don't have anybody else, the God's always there with you. So
Yep.
it
He
don't
all
matter. It
when
don't
you fuck,
matter whatever like your worst time in your life. That's the only friend you got sometimes.
even in the best times of your life, that's the only friend you got.
Yeah, you're right about that too. Yep.
But everybody doesn't understand that. It's
Yeah.
it's fucked up that the world is like it is because we're our own worst enemy.
Oh, I
Life,
know that too.
life is simple. We make it complicated.
Well,
So
I'll tell you, Mitch. Though, man, what happened to my mother made me question all my faith and everything, all my belief. Her having that dementia like she has, man, that made me
yeah,
question everything.
but you know something, Greg. Tats, you can slow down that process, right?
Yeah.
But there's a way to slow it down that the doctors don't like a lot of people to know. 2 or 3 times a week, if you feed your mother any kind of eggs, scrambled, boiled, fried, whatever. If you feed her some eggs a couple times a week,
Hmm.
it'll start the holes that form in the brain, they cause dementia, Alzheimer's, and
Yeah.
seizures. The good cholesterol in the eggs starts to slowly close those holes up, so the neurons that are firing out start to fire back across and touch each other instead of firing out and not hitting nothing except the outside of the brain, the water in the outside of the brain sac.
Actually, I will tell you this: her doctor told us to make sure she ate at least 2 eggs a day,
I know my
and
shit, Tats.
yeah, her doctor told us that. But I will tell you though, man. Sometimes I think that the sooner the better. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I would rather her not suffer through what she's going
yeah.
through now, and I wish
But
God would just take her
yeah,
right now. To
yeah.
be honest with
But
you.
you know, do you see her a lot?
Oh yeah, I see her every day.
But now, like for other people that come visit her and she doesn't remember who they are, tell them to focus on smells. Smells trigger memories.
Yeah.
Most people don't understand the concept of, of how to deal with people that have dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that.
Man, dementia's a tough one though, man. It is a
Yeah.
tough one.
And but I've seen several people with it, and I was watching this one lady because I was visiting my friend in rehab after he got hit by a car. I went up there to see him, and the lady across the hall had dementia, and the people kept trying to talk to her, and she wouldn't respond. But every time this nurse walked by, she would call her name and say hi.
Right.
And I kept wondering how come she recognized her. So after they left, I went over there. I said, "How did you know that nurse was over there?" And you know what she told me? She said, "I can smell her." She said, "My mind doesn't work clear all the time, but certain scents trigger things to make me remember who people are."
Well, scents have a strong, like even for me with PTSD and stuff like that I
Yeah,
suffer from. Scents bring back some of those bad memories for me.
yeah. But
Um,
it that's the thing people don't understand. Sounds and
and
certain
music.
smells, yeah, and they trigger responses in the subconscious mind. It's
Right.
not the conscious mind that's picking it up. It's the subconscious mind that picks it up and transfers it through another neural pathway to get it where it needs to go to trigger the response that you're looking for.
Yeah.
But it's
So you ready for that cane coming, man?
man, I've been out here picking up dead tree branches and all that little
It ain't.
bullshit.
It ain't. It ain't. I mean, it's just gonna for you and for me. It's gonna be like maybe tropical storm
I'm
weather.
looking at I'm looking at the same category 1 and category 2. Hell,
Yeah.
we walk around in the rain and do shit while that shit doing.
They say it's upgraded to a Cat 3 now, maybe.
Hey, that's sleeping weather. That's all that is.
Yeah, but I'm all right. I'll be all right. We're on the right side of Florida right now.
Hey, but I'm so far back in the woods, I ain't gonna get nothing but some fucking wind anyway.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
rain. I don't even care. That's just more shit I get to do.
yeah. That's true.
Hey, I'm waiting on my friend to come get me now. She gonna
Yeah,
take me to the she gonna take me to the Pizza Hut buffet.
it's just gonna be no more than just a knock over trees. Oh no,
Hey,
believe me. Hey, listen, Manny, I've seen telephone poles get snapped in half.
I'm telling you. I
I'm
seen
saying,
I seen a motherfucking house get lifted up off the
oh
ground.
yeah, I've seen some crazy shit during hurricanes. It's true. You come down to the country, man. I got trees all around my house, but not. I made sure all the trees around my place are not within striking distance of my house.
And I got so many trees out here that there's two in the back by the back porch, and they kind of overhang the back porch.
Yeah,
But most of the trees are away from the house. I got a few real big branches that hang over. Ain't nothing I can do about that because I got water oaks.
right, right.
I got a few pines scattered out here and there. Them are fire starters. Don't nothing go up faster than pine needles.
Sounds like I did what, Manny?
Oh,
I live out in the middle of nowhere. Like there's nothing around me. But I got some stuff around me, but nothing like a big place or anything.
Man, they talking about it's good to be in the country when the trees come down. There's less work to do. Bullshit. If you got property and them trees come down, you got to move them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I don't like plants touching my house either. Plants are a very good callus for not snakes,
Ants.
insects ants and shit getting into your house. You don't
Yeah,
want to get
ants built. I ain't got none right up on the house. I got them like 3 feet away from all my plants are like 3 feet away from the house.
And I'll tell you another thing: people that get carpenter ants in their house, I always tell people get rid of 2 plants. I'm gonna tell you, and a lot of people like them, but a birds of paradise plant that's a terrible plant to have,
and a peony,
and then also hibiscus.
Oh
hibiscus,
man,
they love hibiscus. Those damn carpenter ants, they love that shit.
All ants, I don't care what kind of ants they are, all ants love peonies. If you plant peonies by your house, you're gonna have ants everywhere.
Yeah.
I just pulled up a bunch of them at the lady house the other day and replanted them away from the house. And she said, "Why did you do that?" I said, "Well, come here and let me show you." And I walked out there and looked. I said, "See all these ants right here?" She said, they were gonna be in your house next week.
But Bear Diesel, where do you live? Do you live in Florida? Florida's a different animal.
Yeah. She lives like up by New Jersey or somewhere. They ain't got palmetto bugs and shit like we got.
Nah. Florida's a whole nother breed, man.
Yeah, they ain't seen them giant flying cockroaches we got.
Yeah.
We got palmetto bugs that look like helicopters. We got cockroaches. We got palmetto bugs are in the cockroach family, Greg, but they're not cockroaches.
I worked pest control for just 1 year right after I got out of the military. And I'm going to tell you, even some of the cleanest houses in Florida, it could be like a operating room inside. And even some of those houses get bugs inside in Florida because it's just the nature of living down here.
If you open the door up, your house could be spotless. You could have just cleaned it from the ceiling to the floor. You open your front door, you're going to get sand, dust, and bugs. So every time you open the door, they rush in.
Florida's full of snakes, bugs, and all kinds of creatures that people don't want and let them outside, and then they become feral animals. That's what we are.
Yeah.
We're full of all kinds of crazy stuff.
And we have plenty of things that will eat you down here.
Oh, yeah. You jump in the ocean. We're the #1 place for shark attacks. You can jump in the ocean, and then you can also jump in the lake, but you're going to get eaten in either one. Maybe. Now, I grew up swimming in the Florida lakes and streams and rivers and stuff. I don't have a problem with gators.
What kind of tree you got, Manny? Talking about you got an alien tree in the front yard and the ants love it. Go to Home Depot and get you some powdered lime and go around that tree, all around the base, and up the tree and throw some powdered lime on that tree. All the ants will leave from around that tree. Because that powdered lime going to dry them out and stick to them.
You never seen a tree like it. Where do you live, Manny? Do you live in Florida? Where does he live?
I don't know where Manny lives at. He said he got an alien tree in his front yard.
See, Greg, the aliens could be trees. Yeah, you don't know.
Mm-hmm. You ain't got to get rid of none of your plants, Bear. Just make sure you get the right plants. We telling you what we know for a fact because we know what bugs do in Florida. And we definitely don't need you having them around your house because some of these bugs in Florida are lethal.
Yep.
Just like some of these plants we got down here, these potato vines and bougainvilleas and shit.
Oh, we got all kinds of crazy shit down here.
They ain't seen how fast them potato vines grow.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to think those were actual potatoes.
They're in the potato family.
Yeah.
But you can't eat them.
No, you don't want to eat those. No.
It's a parasitic potato. They call them they call them air buds because they actually start up in the tree and fall out.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it lands. Oh, Manny, you got one of them things with the long brown pods. If it got them long brown pods on it, get some powdered lime and throw it around the tree and on the tree bark, and it'll run them ants away. They're going up there because they like them beans in them pods.
Yeah.
But over in the Philippines and Thailand and shit like that, them pods on that tree, they pull them down, bust the pod open, and cook them beans on the inside. They love them.
In
They cook
Thailand, they eat a lot of those tree ants up there, the leafcutter ants, the
Yeah.
honey ants with the big asses. They got honey like a sweet flavor to them inside. They eat those bitches right off the tree.
I've ate one of them chocolate covered.
'Cause I've seen I've seen them just pull them right off the tree and eat them.
I've ate chocolate covered grasshoppers.
Yeah. Oh, they got fried crickets over in Thailand. They're pretty good actually.
Yeah, Manny say he live out west. Yeah, just get some lime, some powdered lime, and throw it around the tree and throw it up just a little ways up or all the way around on the tree branches.
Not trying to get his age in, huh?
Yeah.
I like me some Korean food. We don't have any Korean around here much. I like a nice Korean barbecue restaurant.
Yeah. No, it ain't for you. I wouldn't advise you to eat it, man. I tried it. Them shit's nasty. I don't give a fuck what you put on them. Hot sauce don't even do for them motherfuckers. But just put some powdered lime around it and throw that stuff up there. And another thing about them pods, they make a good fire. Them bitches burn good. Once they dry out, them motherfuckers burn like cow patties.
Yeah. Yeah, we get all kinds of things, man. You never know what's gonna show up in my damn yard. I got all kinds of shit showed up in my yard.
STC, if you keep saying Florida instead of Florida, me, you, and Tats gonna have some words.
That's right. Hey, ain't nobody gonna hear you scream on my property.
And they damn sure ain't gonna hear you scream out here where I'm at. You can fire a gun and it echo for 2 days.
I'm gonna take you gator fishing, STC.
No, I'm gonna take him right back here in these woods back here behind me and tie him to a tree and let the coyotes eat him.
Yeah, can do that too. Man.
No problem, Manny.
The only people who might find you are the Bigfoot hunters, because I haven't had any in a while, but every once and again, man, when that damn show on Finding Bigfoot used to be on,
yeah,
I used to get them motherfuckers all the time. As a matter of fact, one group put a fucking sign on my property that said something about BFRO. If you see Bigfoot, please give us a call or some shit. I called them motherfuckers. I said, next time you come up on my property, you're gonna get some buckshot in your ass.
I had one pull up over here the other day.
BFRO.
Cause we got property in the back, in the woods back there, and motherfuckers, you know how they advertise for property for sale.
Yeah.
You can't get to this shit no kind of way unless you come in from like Orange City on that back road where Duke owns the easement.
Yeah.
But, Duke owns the easement between my street and the street in the back because it got all them high tension power lines running through.
How far away are you from Blue Spring State Park?
About 20, 30 minutes maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in D-Land.
Yeah, I know what D-Land is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm off of McGregor.
Yeah.
You mean
I'm in the country.
Dickland?
Yeah, I'm off of McGregor in 1792.
Nah, y'all don't understand. D-Land's one of the most beautiful places in Florida, man. It's beautiful out that way.
Oh, yeah. Dickland?
This shit, it's so laid back. Man, listen, the town, except for the couple bars they got, at 11 o'clock at night, the town roll up the blanket and everybody go to bed.
Yeah.
I walk around smoking blunts all up and down the streets around this motherfucker on my side, and the police don't even fuck with me because everybody know me, and they done told the police, man, leave that motherfucker alone.
Oh, Lawless just popped in.
They say, if you walking down the street...
Oh, Lawless, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, they don't even fuck with me over here, Tats.
Yeah, hey,
in a lawless world, there is Lawless. Come on upstairs, Lawless.
Come on upstairs.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That everybody, like people are like, man, how do you? Because like my friend yesterday, she called me yesterday and she said, man, how do you cats and STC understand Greg so good and respond to what he says when he sits so far back away from the microphone a lot of times? I said, yeah, I said we got this thing where we're used to the way he talks, and we take our time and listen to what he says, and if we don't understand him, we tell him, get your ass up by the microphone and come up here so we can hear you.
Yeah.
And she was like, but you guys just kind of flow along on whatever conversation. She said she was reading the chat, and she said, man, you guys you guys are weird.
Oh, hard one.
Hey,
Thank
my
you.
wife says we're
Wait,
weird.
just wait a
She
minute.
listens
Wait.
to our conversations. She thinks we're weird as shit.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh, I'm happy now.
Yeah, a lot of people think we're weird. Just like Honey calls us nerds all
Oh,
the
thank
time.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Honey and Westside say we're nerds.
Tim, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't mind being a nerd. I like being weird.
Yeah, I've always been a little bit off off the other people's path, you know what I mean? I walk my own path.
Yeah. Look at look at me.
Oh, on me. Don't worry.
You know how the world is. To look at me, the first thing people suspect is I'm the dope man, and I'm uneducated as fuck.
Man, lawless, work is overrated, man. You just tell them you'll mail it in. You'll mail your work in. Tell them to mail it in. One of the funniest things I heard one time on a show. My wife likes Tyler Perry's shows, and Medea said, I didn't have to mail my work in. You ain't gonna mail me my damn paycheck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Hey, Jillian, we are weird and we are nerds, and ain't nothing wrong with that because that just means we smarter than everybody else because we know the truth. Because we read books.
I will say my IQ, I don't know much about IQs, but I was told that my IQ was 127. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's
But
good.
is it good?
Anything over 110
Yeah.
is just below genius level.
Yeah, I don't know. I was told that in high school a long time ago. They did IQ tests.
I was in prison, right? And they make you take the IQ test. So I take the IQ test and I get all the answers right? And the man said, there's no way possible you should have been able to get all these answers right. I said, why? This is a test for dummies. I said, you ain't got nothing harder?
Yeah, I don't know. I just took this thing and I don't know.
This was the fucked up thing. He calls Mensa and gets the Mensa test, the IQ test.
Yeah.
And I go, there's 5,000 questions on this test he handed me. I answered 3,500 of them, but I got 2,500 of them right. And all the ones I got right were logical questions.
Yeah.
But there was one on there wasn't supposed to be an answer for, but it said A, B, or C. There was none of the above, right? And I was looking at it, so I wrote the motherfucker a letter and told him what he did wrong with that problem, and the only way you can make that motherfucker work.
STC, I ain't saying that I'm smart at all. To be honest with you, 1.27 might be my IQ because look, I never considered myself to be anything, more than just average or maybe slightly below average like Forrest Gump. Yeah. I'm not a damn mental heavyweight.
I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I done read a lot of shit because I had a lot of time. And you just ain't gonna tell me anything.
I might have just been good at taking tests. You know what I mean?
That too.
I might have just been good at taking tests. I don't know.
Hey, Angel, I see you down there sneaking in.
I don't even know that IQ tests really hold that much weight, to be honest with you.
But they use them to build a psychological profile.
Right.
But I like fucking with the psychiatrists and the psychologists and all them motherfuckers, right? Because they think they're smart.
That's why
So,
that's why I took that's where we took that test. It was in the psychology class in high school that I took.
yeah. But
We all took that test and I scored 127 and the teacher was like, "Damn."
and my whole thing was like, I'm looking at this IQ test from a different point of view. But you know, when I was going to school, I didn't have to be in the classroom. All I had to do was come in and say good morning in the homeroom and leave until football, until baseball, basketball, or football, or track, whatever. Then I come back to school. So I'm gone all day.
Right.
I didn't learn shit in school except how to put trophies in the trophy case and trophies on my wall.
I was always just worried about my home life because we didn't have a lot of stuff. You know, we were poor growing up. So
that was my thing. I had 3 sisters to take care of and a baby on the way.
Oh yeah.
I had shit to do. I ain't had time to be sitting in no classroom not learning nothing. That wasn't gonna apply to everyday life.
Actually, I used to say the same thing about algebra. I was like, the only damn people that use algebra are the people that teach it.
Yeah, you got to be literally in a mathematical field to be using algebra.
Yep, I never used algebra in my damn life. I don't think.
I grab a 5-gallon bucket of paint, and when I shake it up and stir it up, and I see how thick it is, I know how far that motherfucker can go without even having to read the label. All I need to do is see how thick the paint is.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know.
Lawless.
Mathematics was not my strong suit. I'll tell you that. Science was my strong suit. Mathematics. It seems like mathematics and science would go together, but I guess I got the short end of the gene pool there.
But I think you kind of like me. We could take some shit and we could take some chemicals and look at it and figure out how to make something out of them motherfuckers and make it work.
Yeah. Well,
but if you give me the math, if you give me the numbers to go with it, I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I was told in school when I was young that I had dyslexia. When I was real young, like when I was in elementary school, and eventually, you know, I was told that I had all these disabilities and this and that and the other thing. And I probably think that some of it might be right. I don't know, but I started to learn through that teacher that I had because of those disabilities. My teacher used to always tell me, you know, don't let other people tell you who you are. You define who you are by yourself.
Exactly.
And then what she used to say is, it's not necessarily a disability, but you learn in a different way. And because you don't learn the same way everybody else does, they consider it to be a disability. He said, but the truth is not everybody learns the same way, and everybody looks at things differently. And when you look at things a little differently than the rest of people, then they like to call it a disability.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a pretty smart way to look at it, you know.
That's like I had because you know, you get bored sitting around when you're sitting in the cell for 9 years. You get bored and you just want to do something. So I had the teacher come by one day just because I was bored. I took the GED test. I took the GED test, right? I'm in the cell. I ain't even studied for this GED test. I just thought, I want to take the GED test. She said, you ain't even been to school. I said, so what?
Right.
And back then, a 400 was a perfect score. I got a 395 out of 400.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I missed 3 algebra problems and 2 geometry problems. When the teacher came back with my test, she said, you didn't even study and you passed this test. I got people been studying for 3 years that can't pass the test, and you just took the test without studying or nothing.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
I said, you know, the reason I didn't do them algebra and geometry problems is because I ain't got no use for them. She said, but math applies to everything. I said, you say math applies to everything, right? I said, so you believe in physics, right? She said, yeah. I said, so check this out. Since you believe in physics, apply a mathematical equation to a thought.
Right.
Jen, wow, how you doing this morning, sweetheart?
SCC,
Well,
what
what
you up to, man?
classifies?
What you doing?
No, I
What are you
want
doing
I want to
now?
know what classifies as a mathematical problem.
My
'Cause
life.
you can still no, because you can still classify dreams as probably ones and zeros. I bet you it processes the same. I wonder.
It's,
But
Man,
Electrical
see,
electrical
if you try,
synapse in the brain,
it's,
and how do
that
you?
was funny, huh?
yeah, but
Someone
the whole
in.
point, the
No,
whole point of that STC, when I said put a mathematical
Long Island
equation to a
comes to see me
thought,
this Saturday
yeah,
again.
I asked my
uh-huh.
teacher that,
Right.
but you know I used to work in a bar back in the
Mhm.
days, so all kind of weird people coming in. I was talking to an astrophysicist and I asked him that question. You know, I still ain't seen that motherfucker 20 years later.
scared him.
I completely ruined his whole entire mathematical thought process when I asked him that question.
Well,
Because you
I
can't.
would my thought process in that is they say that our brain power and the electrical signals is like a computer, and isn't that all ran by a mathematical equation from the
My,
ones and zeros to
No,
create the
if my brain's a computer, it's a Commodore 64 is what my brain is.
if
so
my brain.
yeah. I'm just saying I had an answer real quick.
Yeah. Now
Might
see,
not be the right one, but it is
no,
an
but see,
answer.
that's a plausible thought, depending on what school of thought you're dealing with and the people. But
Sure,
the
you're
question,
right.
you got to think about the way I formed that question, because these people are teachers and physicists. I asked them that question in a specific way for a reason. Put a mathematical equation to a thought.
Put real logic to it. Put
Yeah, I
facts.
wanted, I wanted, I wanted them to come back with a mathematical
Yeah, no
equation on a
theory.
piece of paper.
I don't want theoretical bullshit. I want you to break it down.
Yeah, I want a
You hear my
mathematical.
fucking voices going out from who or that damn concert.
What's wrong with your voice, man? You've been having some of that.
Screaming.
You've been
He
having
was
some of them
screaming.
freaky deaky moments, you know, where you're all
Yeah, hey,
tied up
we
to the
were
bed and
yelling and
Well,
everything.
screaming. He told
I'm gonna ask you, Halo.
Hobson had us
Yeah.
doing some shit, man. We were making that
Hey,
TikTok and all that. What's up?
I was watching you, and I was watching you and Hoskin, and over here on the chat, but I was watching you over there Hoskin at the same time.
Dude, hey, I wanna I think it's Cassius, man. We need to be tagging everybody.
Nah, you're not
That dude
joking, Halo. He
Hobson.
probably did go to the damn Taylor Swift concert.
What? Hey, I've been to a Taylor Swift concert.
Hey, so
See,
you've
you
been
weren't
hanging
too
out with
far
the
away.
Cassie,
Hey,
been hanging out at the Taylor Swift concert. You know what he been doing, right? He been networking with the Illuminati
if I
in the
do, you
sky.
damn right. Yeah, yeah. Which she
Actually, he's
is.
gonna go. He's gonna go to the New Kids on the Block reunion tour.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Wow. I would.
Yeah, I would for sure.
Hey,
Nah, hey,
hey, STC.
what?
Yesterday, you thought I was joking when I said I had a whole bunch of people that I say good morning to.
No, I didn't.
Listen,
I didn't say you were joking. I was saying, man,
that's a lot of people, right?
as literal as you are, I feel like that was a true statement. And that's what I was like, man. Is it literal, or were you just like,
Hey,
man,
but
I
you
got
gotta
900 people?
you gotta remember, I got 18 bots on a laptop that hunt trolls, but I can turn them and tell them to do what I do. I got a generic message on them.
That's what
that sends out.
That's what I was saying. If you did that many people, you would have to have a system like that. That's
I
what I
need
was
to get
saying.
me a bot that can make me some
Yeah.
damn lunch.
Yeah,
don't you?
I got, but I didn't put them on the laptop. The dude
Stop eating
put
the
them
bread.
on the laptop for me, and I don't do nothing. I just type a couple things in, and off it go.
Did you just tell your dog to stop eating the grass?
I did.
And then
Dummy.
My wife.
They do that for their
I know.
digestive
I'll
tract.
tell you. Yeah. This is what I haven't
Hey.
fed them today because I gotta
Hey.
chop up the meat here in a second. Go
Hey.
ahead. I'm
What's wrong
listening.
with
You
them
know
eating
what?
the grass? You quit being a damn dictator over there.
I'm
Hey.
gonna punch you in
Hey,
the face.
Poor
STC.
dogs.
Wait, Mitch.
You know why?
I want Taz to come over here and pull the grass out of my dog's ass when he's pooping it out and his fucking
Look,
hanging out
I
there.
will pull that grass out of his ass because I enjoy doing stuff like that.
I got
You know
no
what?
problem.
All right.
I got no problem doing that either.
Go ahead, Mitch. What were you saying?
But
With the bot? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
I'll do it with my teeth.
the reason I got it set up like that, I got like when you asked me to post the link, I'm out in the yard working. I got a tablet, and all I can see is the shit. I can see the shit that's going on. And on my tablet, my name engraved. It don't show that I got a wrench on the tablet that I got out in the yard. I got a tablet that I keep running that's doing other shit while I'm out in the yard. That all my wrenches and all that shit on that I can see. And then I got like 5 different phones running besides the one that you can call me on when you don't seem to know how to call my phone number.
Wait,
Yeah,
say it again.
I'm talking to you, SCT. Yeah, Tats, he got my phone number. I told him to text it to you so me and you can talk. If I come up with a brainstorm or something, or you come up with one, we need to run it by each other. But he's so damn lazy. He don't know how to text you.
Lazy. I am.
He don't know how to text you
Fuck.
10 numbers.
You're right. I fucked up. And you know what? I fucked up a bit too because Brooklyn asked me to text him the link to Gregory's shit before the interview beforehand, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Manny, you're right. They do it to help their digestive issues if they're having like heartburn.
Yeah, I know why they do it.
Or the rumble gut. And he's like,
for sure.
No, don't eat that grass. Just suffer, motherfucker.
No, it's not just suffer. His tummy's upset because he hasn't eaten. He hasn't eaten today, dirt shit, fuck face. Fuck you.
I'm calling Dumb and Dumber on your ass.
Dumb and Dumber. Do it.
Peace and quiet minutes.
Huh?
I put the time out for 1 minute.
That's the dude. That lawnmower. That's the dude that owned the property. He out on the big lawnmower riding around.
I heard a lawnmower.
He told me to go sit my ass down. He was gonna get on the ride lawnmower. He was gonna get on the ride lawnmower today. He said, "Man, you just cut 3 acres with a push mower last week."
You ever use one of them manual mowers?
Yep.
Them ones with the little blades that just switch around.
Fred Flintstone.
I had them motherfuckers over here in this house. Absolutely, my grandpa had that shit, and I've used it to cut this fucking almost this 2-something acre fucking shit, dude. I've cut it with it.
Man, that bitch will make you work right there, man.
Yeah, it was fun though, you know.
If them blades are sharp, boy, them motherfuckers can do anything.
That shit's fucking dude. Yeah, straight mobile scissors, mobile spinning scissors.
Actually, the Flintstones didn't use that. They used the damn dinosaur that ate the grass.
Damn right they did. I thought it wasn't the turtle. It wasn't the snapping turtle.
It was a damn turtle. It was a turtle.
No, the turtle was the hedge clippers.
Was it?
Yeah, the turtle.
I thought it was a bird that he would.
Oh yeah, the bird. The bird. He used the bird. The beak on the bird.
And then the garbage disposal was a little tiny mastodon, a pig.
No, it was that pig. Yeah, it was that fucking big pig thing.
Yeah, but you watch the modern cartoons now, STC. You don't watch the good ones anymore. You watch the modern ones where they're choking each other and shit.
Hey, you seen it and you liked it.
Look, I might have liked it a little bit, but that's only because it made my butthole itch.
But you know,
those cartoons are actually really. I'm like, damn, dude, they just crisped it up. It's really good though.
Now the old cartoons are better because nobody died and they always come back the next day.
And I can't remember his man. My voice just cracked like a motherfucker.
He's going through puberty, guys.
He's going through puberty right now.
Look, now he just broke down, and now we all know you're like 16.
Yeah, I'm really 16. Shit.
Hey,
I just got my first pube.
But STC, what I was telling you, see, with all these bots and shit that I got roaming around, talking to people, they don't even know they ain't really talking to me, right?
Oh yeah.
But it's the point that I'm building relationships with all these people. And they come by and check out and see what I'm up to. They go on my page and look at shit. They hop by and check out your shit. They look at Tat shit. They look at Honey shit. They look at Greg shit.
I want to say hi to all them lurkers out there, by the way. All the people lurking. That's 11.
There's like 5 of them right now.
Yeah.
I know one.
There's
one
one
now.
of them there's one of them that's Tat's good friend.
Oh, I'm sure. By the way,
no, I actually know.
Did you see that?
And there's one, STC.
No.
Remember that person me and you was talking about the other day?
No,
One of them people
not.
are starting to call auditors
Not
frauditors. See,
Now,
I know.
remember when you was talking about that one person that was talking shit to you after you had
Oh,
got
yeah,
doxxed?
yeah,
He
yeah,
not. That's that fuck boy down there listening now.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I
He,
know 100% one that's a good guy and is listening.
Oh
and there's
Actually,
yeah, is he a good guy? I'm
yes.
so happy that you're in the room listening. You're such a good guy. I
and
want to scratch you
there's
behind your ears.
there's
Yeah.
there's 3 good people that I can see in the room listening. They
Yep, I
can't
want to scratch
they
you behind
can't
your
chat.
ears and rub your
I know
belly.
for a fact 2 of them are at work. I don't know where the third one's at. I know 2 of them are at work.
Yeah.
Lurkers,
I,
lurkers.
but
You know what though? Like I was saying, hold on, my wife's account, dude. I can only watch it on TV, man. I can't on my Roku. I can't comment on there. So some people don't even have the ability to comment.
Oh really?
but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I never even thought about that. See,
yeah.
that's why my IQ really is probably a 1.27.
And my one friend, she watches it. She
Him had
watches
lied
it
to
through
me.
her. She watches the shit we do on Greg through Netflix. She can't comment or nothing, but she can watch it. She calls me and tells me about it later.
Yeah.
Through Netflix.
Yeah,
I don't have
I,
Netflix. I
man,
watch
listen,
Netflix.
man, look, I don't know how they do that shit. STC, I ain't got a clue, but she logs in some kind of way through Netflix and all kind of. It's all kind of weird ways to get in.
Yeah, some people like my son. He used to use his PlayStation to watch shit like that, like
Me
watch
too.
YouTube and stuff. Yeah,
My
Yeah,
PlayStation 3.
yeah, because you got people
That's old.
that watch all the videos and shit on Xbox Live.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He used
yeah.
to do all that.
You know, but Xbox Live, they had them controllers that had keyboards and shit to them.
Man, you know,
So
let me
you
tell you
can
some
type
roguish
in
shit
them.
my son's friend did. My son's friend fucking stole a damn. Son's friend is a damn mover. He does moving. He moves people like from affluent neighborhoods, like really
Uh,
rich people. And that motherfucker walked away with somebody's PlayStation 5 and stole that motherfucker.
oh, that's some dirty shit, dude.
Yeah,
That is
that's
some
fucked up.
dirty shit, man. I was
We
like, you
had,
gotta be kidding
Considering
me.
them motherfuckers was $1,100 when they first came out.
You gotta
hey,
be kidding.
we,
I don't give a shit if you're rich or not. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
stealing from
no.
somebody. I mean,
Yeah, we had
But
some fucking dude in our pest control company, man. He walked out. He took some lady's engagement ring, dude.
oh
really?
no,
Straight up.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Well, he got caught though. But
Oh, that's
yeah, dude,
good.
fucking dirty piece of shit, man. And so they fire him, dude, and he gets hired on another. He gets hired by Rottler. I'm like, damn, Rottler, like y'all don't know so he didn't get caught for this one. He had told afterwards he stole some laptops and some weed out of another person's house, and what he did is he put it out of the basement window. Excuse me, put it out of the basement window and then walked around when he sprayed the outside and snatched it up. I was like, that's fucked up, man. He should get his ass beat like all day, every day.
Yeah, I agree.
hold on, STC. Jillian, you always gonna know it's me. You ain't gonna never be talking to my bot. My bot don't even deal with people on this side of town. My bot way out there in emo and opera and death metal land and shit. My bot's out there chat bombing motherfuckers that I talked to already this morning. Telling them to stay tuned for what's the next one coming up. Can't tell you what it is, but it's coming.
Oh, it's coming. Don't know yet either. No, I have to
Hey, but
see what's coming.
yeah, that's one thing you ain't got to worry about, Jillian. You always gonna know it's me. But I'm on some serious type of networking shit.
You know, it's good you're doing that in a way, man, you're doing it by the masses and you're doing it in a way that you're going to start really learning how it's working itself too. And you're going to start tightening that game up even more. I think
It's
that's
just
impressive, dude, because I could never, that shit falls so short in my head, dude. I can't, it's really hard for me to comprehend that stuff.
I have a fucked up way of thinking about promoting stuff, and
Well,
my
that's easy. I see that. Go ahead.
my idea is coming in through the back door, screaming in the front door. Because I know the rules and they don't.
Usually you gotta pay extra for that, guys.
Exactly. Why do you think the other day I was playing tag with everybody?
Damn, you're playing tag, like flashlight tag?
No. You know how you play tag and you say tag you're it?
Yes.
I was chat bombing everybody. Tag you it, find me if you can. But think
Leaving
about
some
it.
shit.
STC, I made you a beautiful logo, and you're using that old damn logo now. That old logo. So that logo's
Hey.
expired.
Hey, STC. But think about it. A grown-up game of tag on YouTube with a whole bunch of people trying to find me. And I'm tagging
Yeah.
everybody. I tag
So when
everybody.
they find you, they find us. They find all of us.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So what
That's true.
are you talking about? What picture? You didn't make a punchline one.
I didn't make a punchline one. You know why I didn't make a
Yeah.
punchline one?
Yeah. Why? Because you didn't see me
Because
in your time.
because I wasn't making one. That's why.
No, Bear Lily, it's not
That's not fair.
FBI. It's not FBI or CIA type of stuff. It's just I like to be aware of shit that's going on. I like to see what people say and what they're talking about. The more you know, the more ammunition you
Now,
have.
you're getting confused between him and Brooklyn. Brooklyn's FBI.
Yeah.
Right.
Brooklyn's the FBI informant.
Me,
Or not
I
informant,
just
he's the FBI
I
agent.
have
Right.
like Lily, you like Jillian, you got an innate curiosity and you ask good questions with your curiosity. Me, I have an innate knowledge to find the truth without all the bullshit. I might be on 50 pages and don't say nothing to nobody, but I'm weeding through all this shit, finding the truth. I watch everything. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. I'm watching because I want to know. And it works because it helps you understand the thought processes of people. That's why I got so much shit running.
I always tell people if they want to steal from me, it's probably better just to ask me for something first. Because chances are I might even give it to you.
I'll give it to you, but if you steal something from me, they gonna find you wherever I catch you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to steal something, I mean, chances are, I mean, depends on what it is, but I might just give it to you. You know, I ain't giving you my cars, my house, and shit, but you know, I'll give you some. I might give you a bullet.
Still, yeah, I was gonna. You steal something from me.
Those are free. Those are free.
I might take something from you.
I got me a nice, pretty saw blade carbon steel Gerber camp knife. Come up here if you want to.
Well,
and
actually,
and you
I
ain't
got
been invited.
all of my rounds, all my in my Glock right now. I have rounds that basically fragment as soon as they hit somebody.
Ah.
And then every other round is a cop killer. If you don't know what cop killers are,
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
So I got every other round is a fragmentation round, and the other one is a cop killer. So you fucked either way.
Hey, Tats, I got one cop killer with a mercury tip on it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now I bought some silver bullets just in case I got some werewolves around.
Yeah,
Shit, dude, I got my fucking
I
garlic
found it
mace.
in the yard out here. I was moving stuff I was cleaning the yard. You know, it's the people literally destroyed a whole fiberglass boat. I'm talking about they literally cut it in pieces and broke all the glass. So I'm picking up all this glass, and I pick up this bullet and I get to looking at it. And it's a fucking cop killer. It say right on the bottom, black talent.
Yep.
And it got a mercury tip. I wouldn't fire that motherfucker though, because ain't no telling how long it been in the ground.
Well, I will tell you just like I told everybody in my family when they're at my house, you know, if somebody's gonna come into my house or come around my property or something like that and try to harm my family, they're getting every round that happens to be in whatever magazine that I have loaded at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single round. And I have a 50 round drum on my Mac 11. So if it happens to be my Mac 11, you're gonna get 50 of those bitches.
If you ever seen American Dad, Klaus comes in, he breaks into a house, man. He's like, he just starts fucking dumping bullets into the into the ceiling, dude. He's like, "You want to get busy? I brought so many bullets!" As he's just
Hey,
firing them off into shit, dude. That's
man,
Tat.
Manny said he got a Glock 19 loaded on his desk. He said, "I wish a bitch would."
Oh, I always got my Glock with me. I even have it on me right now. I have it right here, right beside me, right next to me.
You know what I
That's
told
how I
the
do.
dude?
Hey, when I'm taking the shit, dude, I got that shit strapped to my belly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't fuck around. I mean, if you, the
I'm
only time
for
you
real.
need a gun is when you really need a gun, and the only time you need a gun and you don't have a gun is when you really need that damn gun.
That's how I looked the other
Right.
day when I got done with that long.
That way now, look at you, you black ass crow.
Call, motherfucker.
Man, they just call him a crow.
Yeah,
I heard that shit.
that's my friend I work for.
That's awesome. That's
He was
funny.
out there riding around. He my color now.
Yeah.
More like I work for him.
Oh yeah, you work for him. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that. You know what? You were out there mowing the grass while he's just sitting on his ass.
Listen, I might own the
lazy
property.
ass dude.
Hey Tats, listen to this.
I might own the property, but I have to do what he says.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no! Damn, Mitch, that's
Man.
fucked up. I'd never do what Mitch says, dude. No way.
I mean, I'm white and he's black, but I call him Massa.
Yeah, hey,
Oh shit.
man.
Hey, Mitch does. Hey, look, there it is, guys. There's proof. Mitch knows how to flip the fucking script, man. If you wanna see somebody who can think outside the box, it's got to be that guy.
Yep.
How about I send Mitch to y'all's place for a while and I'll take a break.
That's what's up. So then
Hey,
I
well,
could go to
how
work.
many?
So
how many
I
acres
could go to
y'all
work.
on over there? How many acres y'all on over there?
3.
3 acres. Okay, I got 20. Over 20 acres. So
Oh shit, he's
Uh,
gonna come over there and put you to work. You got to be listening to what you're agreeing
need
to.
some-
If you're
I
about to
need
say,
some-
yeah, go ahead and send him over here.
I need some bush hogging done.
Fuck the bush
So
hog.
he's gonna.
Fuck
So
a
Mitch
bush
is
hog.
gonna
I
go
don't want
over
no-
there.
I don't want no goddamn
No.
bush hog. You got some trees and
Here's
some brush you need
what
to
was
get rid
been
of.
said. Listen, here's what's been said. He said that Mitch makes him work, and so he's gonna send Mitch to your house so he could take a break.
Make me work.
And now you're telling him that, yeah, I got 20 acres, dude. Go ahead, send Mitch over here so I can fucking break my back. He can just sit there and watch me do it.
Yeah.
No, one thing about me is I ain't gonna
You'll sit
never
on
tell. I
YouTube.
ain't gonna never have a man do anything that I ain't already done and know how to do.
Hey, that
I'll
bush hogging,
get right
man,
out there with you.
I ain't a fan of the bush hogging.
Well,
I like to get out there with the old school tools, some loppers and a handsaw and all that, and get rid of all the big stuff. Then I can cut it the way I want to cut it because
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing in my way.
Yeah. I just wanted to clear out a little bit more land around. But it's all right. I mean, I don't mind the cover concealment the bushes offer, you know.
But
Brush
you
and
know
whatnot.
the beautiful thing about bushes,
What's
they
that?
keep the neighbors away. But if you live anywhere and you want to put up a fence, but you want to spend the money for it, walk around naked in the backyard. Motherfucker will build you a free fence on all sides.
Well, you know what I've done in the last month. I actually put some motion detectors out on my property. So and
nice.
also some.
We did
also
too.
Some.
I got a
trail
trail cam.
Yeah, I got
So-
a couple trail cams.
I'm
Yep.
getting
Because
ready
I'm
to.
trying to catch a couple poachers that are coming around. I think I got some poachers coming around, and
I'm trying to catch this motherfucker. Keep cutting his fence to let my donkey
Gator?
out.
Are they going for gator? What are they doing?
they're going
Hogs?
for deer.
Deer poaching in
Yeah.
Florida?
Yeah, there's deer out here.
You guys deal with deer poaching in Florida.
Absolutely.
Damn right, there's a lot of deer poaching.
We got some we got a lot of white-tail deer out here, man. We got.
I don't know.
deer
It just seems a little smart for Florida people.
Fuck you, man. Let me tell you something,
But
man.
you know, poaching. If the fresh bear gallbladder is worth $100,000. The whole bear gallbladder fresh.
Yeah,
It's worth
we got a few bear-
$100,000.
We got a few bear out here too, but they always trying to come up. But actually, to be honest with you, I'm trying to catch them damn Bigfoot hunters. And maybe I might catch a Bigfoot. Who knows?
You never know.
You know
You
you
never
will,
know.
Greg. I did.
I might catch a Bigfoot. Maybe even find a fox on my video because I mean I didn't see one on STC.
Shut It was on there, and Gregory saw
Hey,
it.
hey, STC.
What's up?
But now you see what I mean about I live in my own lane.
That might have been.
Yeah,
It's Fox I haven't seen.
I'm on some other shit.
Was that Fox like asphalt color or something like that? Because
No, fuckhead. Hey, but it was like a grayish or
did it have like weeds and shit growing out of it and stuff like that?
no,
Because
no.
I didn't
It
see
had a
anything
tail.
that
It
looked
had a
like
tail
real.
growing out of it, and
Why is the tail growing out
kind
of
of.
it?
It's hold on.
Why isn't the body growing
It's
out of the tail?
similar. Listen, it is similar to the head growing up your ass, but it's the tail growing out of his. So it's very similar.
Oh, well, now you're making fun of my curvature in my spine, where my spine's so curved, my head's touching my asshole. And
Yeah.
Damn.
You're very flexible.
That sounds like you got a rubber neck.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you've got to go to the doctor.
Either that or you was born with a slinky in there.
It might have been. I can go downstairs like a motherfucker. Oh, the rooster said some shit.
That sounds like dinner to me.
Man, I
Wow,
don't eat rooster. I
motherfucker.
don't eat hens, man.
Oh shit! This goddamn aluminum.
You would,
shit.
Mr. Cox.
Yeah, I would. Damn right, because I'm a dick.
I'll never forget that.
I'm gonna put so many cocks out in this world. Don't even worry about it, guys.
Yep. You always.
I got a whole bunch of cocks running around here.
Yeah. Hey, when my daughter gets married, she's gonna keep. When my daughter gets married, she's gonna keep her cocks.
And always cocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfucker, man.
She's keeping her cocks. She's keeping her cocks.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's fucked up when you page him over the loudspeaker?
What?
Had the ladies at the airport paging him. Mr. Cox, Mr. Cox.
I used to have a friend of mine. His name was Dick, and he loved his name being Dick. He used to always, because he was a dick. He was a real dick. And
no, I'm telling you. Go ahead.
He loved it. He loved it. He would be like, "Why do you think they call me Dick, motherfucker?"
That's what I'm saying, dude. I grew up. Cox was a great last name, man. To be honest, dude, no motherfuckers really messed with me on my last name as clever as they could be. The only thing I've ever got was my middle name was Sucks. I was like, okay, very funny. Like, that's so not even original. Other than that, dude, yeah. I was proud of my last name. I am proud.
You should always be proud of your last name, except for the guy that I knew whose last name was Shat. I don't think I'd be proud of that last name. His last name was
dude. When he's in his bed, he shat to bed.
His real name, his last name was Shat, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know that I could be proud of that last name. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Hey, imagine going through life with the last name Shits. STSH.
I knew a Lipschitz. I knew a Lipschitz at one time.
I went to school with a girl whose name was Annie Shits.
Ann Shits.
No, Annie. It wasn't Ann. Her name was Annie.
Annie Shits.
Yep, Annie Shits.
Now I once knew an Ada Bird.
Guys, this I have to tell you. My son was whispering to me. He was holding up the buttermilk, and he's like, "Dude, this is bad. Throw it away." I was like, "Wait, that's buttermilk." He took a drink of it. He thought it was fucking milk, like regular milk.
Oh shit! Actually, Manny. Hey, Manny.
What kind of face did he make?
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Fucking puke face.
You know, in the Army we always go "hoo" instead of "hoo-ah" like you guys say. We hoorah. You guys say hoorah. But we say "hoo." We had a fucking private hoo, and we also had a private sergeant in basic training. That motherfucker, man, he took all kinds of shit from the drill sergeant.
I like that motherfucker. Manny say he was in the Marines with a guy named Ha Dong.
Ha Dong, yep.
Man, them Chinese people got some fucked up names.
Yep. If you want to see some fucked up names, join the military because you'll run into everybody. You run into everybody. Yeah, we had a private sergeant. We had a private Hua. Private Hua was from Korea. We had all kinds of different people that had all kinds of fucked up weird names.
There you go.
And of course the drill sergeants, back in those days, see nowadays the drill sergeants got to be all fucking panty waist, with everybody, I don't understand it now. You know,
this bad
I was watching a basic training video of my son's basic training video that he got from basic training, and you know what they have now going across the obstacle course? They have spotters. So in other words, if you're going across the balance beam, just a balance beam that's maybe a foot and a half off the ground, you got two people right next to you with their hands out to catch you if you fall.
Huh.
And that's not
Oh,
even a
that's some
fucking
bitch
lie.
shit.
That's not even a fucking lie. That's what we're training nowadays.
Nah, man, come on, dude. What the fuck? We don't have dodgeball anymore, and now we got people catching your fucking soldiers because
Yep.
they're babies and don't want
Yep.
to fall.
You don't want to fall a foot and a half off a balance beam.
That's some bitch shit. Come
When I
on,
saw that, man, when I saw that, I was like, man, sign me back up, motherfucker.
Hey,
Right, I
Ted,
can't
you
wait.
know that obstacle course at Coronado over there in California?
Yeah, they call that the O course, yeah, something like that. I think they call
That
it that.
motherfucker is rough. I ran that course. That course is rough.
I did the one. If you watch the movie Stripes, because Stripes was filmed where
Bill Murray,
where
yeah, that's a fucking
yeah,
great
where
movie.
where I went to basic training at Fort Knox, and I ran that exact obstacle course they show in that movie.
And
That's
was
a
it
rough-
Andy Dick?
What's that?
That's a rough. That's
I think
a
it's
rough
Andy.
obstacle course.
I think
That
it's
route-
Andy Dick and
It was-
Bill Murray.
That obstacle course was at the time. I don't know if it is still, but
Don't
it
know
was the
Polly
it
Shore
was
in the Army now. Sorry, go
It-
ahead. I
it
didn't
was
mean to-
it was one of the longest obstacle courses in the Army at one time.
Yeah, that damn hill is a motherfucker. That's the hard part, getting up that hill.
Dude, you went through basic training in 2008.
No, not too. Oh,
You a young buck, man, Manny. Well, we got waterboarder, but that was another training. That wasn't 2006. You went through basic. Okay. Well, you guys call it boot camp, don't you? You don't call it basic. Boot camp. I could never get past the Marines call their drill sergeant sir. That's kind of crazy to me. I'm not used to that. Sir, yes, sir.
oh, the Marine sticklers now.
Or was that the Navy that does that? I can't remember.
Probably might be the Navy, but it's
Might be
one
the
of them.
Navy.
But you know, like my buddy was in Forest Recon in the Marines.
Oh no, we did that, Manny. We did that. We actually, you know what they did to us? I was a squad leader in basic training, one of the worst fucking positions you could possibly be, other than the platoon's leader or the class leader. And they put a 5-gallon fucking what do they call them damn things? It was like a gas can, but I can't remember what they called them. We called them something else.
A jerry can.
It might have been a jerry can. That might have been what we called it. But anyway, they put that shit in the fucking drill sergeant's office, and the drill sergeant turned on his fucking AC, and that shit was cold as fuck. And he told us, all the squad leaders, he said, you need to be sweating in this motherfucker in 15 minutes. And that water needs to all be gone. Every fucking drop of it, 5 gallons of it. There were only 4 of us. And we tried our asses off to sweat, and I sweat like a drop at the drop of a hat, and I couldn't fucking even break a sweat. And then finally he got us in there, and he goes, you motherfuckers ain't sweated yet? So he made us do these things called hip raisers. So you put your hand on the ground. It looks stupid, but it will fucking kill you. You put your hands on the ground and you just raise your ass up in the air, up and down, up and down, up and down. And that motherfucker, man, oh my God. That motherfucker have you sweating in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, cause that's a hard job.
We look like a bunch of damn strippers, but we worked, we did it. And that man.
You know, that's his one little perk to get back at everybody. Cause he know you guys look like a bunch of clowns on the floor doing that shit. That's why he fills that can up for water and it turns.
Manny, the only reason
on.
why they have Marines the only reason why they still have Marines, because the Marines, we can do everything the damn Marines do. The Marines just do shit on a smaller budget.
Smoking. I see you down now.
But the only reason why they have Marines, Manny, is so the Navy has men to dance with aboard ship.
Damn. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
I I heard a Marine say once the only thing the Navy good for is a ride.
Yeah, I heard that too. Man, I
But
love my Marines though, man.
but
I trained a lot with them.
I can say one thing. I don't care what branch of military you in. When them boys, them Force Recon boys, that's first in and last out, come in the bar. And boy, they don't talk. The Navy SEALs and all don't talk shit to them motherfuckers.
I'll tell you one
They
thing:
respect them.
who gets really fucked are the Navy corpsmen. The corpsmen that join just to work in a fucking hospital ship or something, and then they get assigned to a fucking Marine platoon. Boy, they get fucked over. I thought that I was going to work in a hospital because the recruiter told me my job was medical specialist. They didn't say that I was a fucking like a dude.
They didn't say you was a field hand.
No, they didn't say that I was going to be a combat medic in the fucking field. Oh no, I was doc too, Manny. I was a combat medic, man. I worked with corpsmen a few times, and really good guys, man. But I had one corpsman, man. He was telling me how he was just dreaming of being on one of those hospital ships. He didn't never even considered being with the Marines, and that motherfucker got signed with the Marines on his first platoon, first tour, first enlistment. Yeah, I was a medic, man. That's what I did. I was a pecker checker.
Take your time, kid.
Yep. And I'll tell you one thing though, when you if you ever consider going in and being a medic,
what?
You don't get this called doc all of a sudden. Your guys will treat you like shit for a little while. You got to earn that respect, man. You ain't one of them until they start calling you doc. Other than that, you ain't in good with your boys yet.
You know what this suspicious activity was?
Yeah, they called me doc, man. It took me a while to earn that title, but I got it. Nah, my boys, man, the infantry guys, were you infantry, Manny? I mean, I know Marines are all considered infantry, but was that your primary MOS? 0300 infantry is what they call it. I think it's 0300, right?
Smoking. How you doing today?
Oh, it's not your primary? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I thought that for sure, because when they showed me the video, okay, what happened is when I signed up back then, they didn't tell you what your job was going to be until you went to MEPS. And then when you went to MEPS, you had to talk to a liaison officer, and that's the person who would look up on the computer to see what MOSs were available. And then we went through a few MOSs that I could do, and then all of a sudden, oh, you were a RTO then. We called them RTOs, radio guys or RTOs. You're a quick reaction force, QRF? We called them RTOs. I don't know if that's what y'all called them, but I was best friends with my RTO. See, that's the difference. Marine and Army jargon's a little different, so we're having some communication problems here. A little bit different, Like y'all call the ground the deck and shit like that,
Yeah, join the crowd smoking. That's what I've been doing all morning, pulling weeds.
Oh, you didn't do any of that with the grunts. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, Manny, what's up, buddy?
My infantry. No, I was an infantry platoon medic most of my time in, and then I went reserves, and then I changed my MOS to MI, military intelligence.
Oh, so Manny can read a graft.
Actually, the radio guys, man, I'm gonna tell you something. My best friend in the Army, he ended up dying, but my best friend in the Army was an RTO, and let me tell you something. The most squared away guy in an infantry platoon is the medics are good and everything, but the damn RTO, the radio operator, that's the man with the fucking plan. That's the dude that knows where you are at all times and knows everything going on at the fucking time. He's like the dude that knows every fucking thing. Yeah. I love my RTOs.
Manny say he was in air traffic. So
yeah.
See, I'm like you, Tess. I sit and read. I go back and scroll through the comments later and read all the comments.
Well, that's what
Man,
my son went to the Army for. My son was an air
yeah,
traffic controller.
yeah, I sit and everywhere Manny's at, and I see Manny, I make it my business to say hi to Manny on purpose. Because Manny's smart. I learned a lot just sitting reading Manny's chats.
You never did your actual job. Yeah. See, that's the other thing people don't realize about the military. A lot of times you go in as a certain MOS, and it depends, man. It really depends on what type of unit you get and what type of things that where you're at. Really, it depends on if you're going to actually do your job or not. That's absolutely true. You don't have to. They can give you your MOS, but that doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to work in that MOS. That's absolutely true. Billets, yeah, we had a drill sergeant that called our barracks billets.
That was the original term for him, billets.
Yeah, he used to call it billets. He was old school. He was from Louisiana. We called him Chili Willie.
But that's what all those things. That's what they were. They were designed for billets for animals.
Yeah, they called them billets.
Yeah, they were.
Get up in there in them billets.
Yeah, they were designed to house cows in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't know that until I got to digging and tracing down where the word came from. Because I like the etymology of words, because it teaches you exactly what the word means before you use it.
Oh, is that what they called it? Billets? I never heard that term used like that before.
It's archaic.
No. I knew that billets were barracks because of the drill sergeant, but I didn't know about the animal thing.
Yeah, the word dates back to like the 1500s sometime.
Yeah. Oh, the S2 and all that. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I see words and I'm not quite sure about them. I go look up the etymology of it to see where it came from and how it came to be in modern use and why.
You know what I had, Manny? I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if they have this in the Marine Corps, but in the Army they have this competition where you stand in front of boards and you answer a bunch of fucking questions.
Hey, I gotta run, guys. My friend here to pick me up.
All right, dude, man. Take care, Mitch.
All right, I'll chat with y'all later when I see y'all.
But my roommate was a fucking guy who just did that. He was one of those guys that just stood in front of boards and answered questions, and he made soldier of the battalion at one point, and then he made soldier of the the brigade, and then he made soldier of the fucking division, and then soldier of the fucking army at one point. And he was my roommate, and what he got out of that, he ended up being the fucking general's driver. Yeah, exactly. He was one of those dudes. He is the one that taught me that when you see a group of sergeant major, you don't call them sergeant majors. You call them sergeants major, because I used to help him study for them fucking. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Manny. Just sitting around learning fuck stuff. That's all he did. Yep. And yep, that's all he did. But I'll tell you what, that motherfucker can put together a uniform. He put together my fucking uniform all the damn time for me. I paid his ass, but he did. He put together my uniform perfect. I never failed a fucking yep. He was a general's driver for about I think he ended up being the general's driver for like 2 months or 3 months out of the deal or something like shit like that. Yeah, it is kind of smart to do. By the way, that's the other time I learned that the Army has dress whites. Did you know the Army has dress whites? I didn't know that shit. We have dress whites. A lot of people don't know the Army has dress whites.
You wear dress?
No, dress uniform, Gregory.
Gregory. But you said dress?
Yeah, they are dress whites, Manny. See, you guys aren't the only one with the pretty uniforms. We have dress whites, but they have tails on. They have tails on them like a fucking butler.
Hey, dude. I sent you an email.
Yeah, we're issued dresses. Yeah, but no, that's for the Navy, man. You're getting confused us with the Navy. The Navy wears the dresses. You saw they had a transgender spokesperson just recently on the Navy. Did you see that, Manny? They had the transgender spokesperson for the Navy. Oh, they get skirts. I did a lot of training on Pearl Harbor, man. I did a lot of training with at Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I went on Pearl Harbor a lot. We used to go over there looking for the females over there. We didn't have
Hey,
any
Edo,
damn
send me an
females.
email.
That's the only problem with being in infantry, man. We had no fucking females anywhere. The only females that we had were in support units outside of our unit. We didn't have females in our unit. So we were a bunch of desperate motherfuckers just hunting around
One of
looking
you
for Derek's
motherfuckers.
horse.
Like freaking HTC told me, he promised me this Saturday he's gonna be a big auditor, but he said no.
I've been to Kaneohe too, by the way. Kaneohe is the Marine Corps base in Hawaii. I've been there a couple times. That's the first place I ever fired a Mark 19. You ever fire a Mark 19, Manny? Man, I love firing that Mark 19. That was pretty cool. I never fired one since then, though. Yeah, the Mark 19 is the shit, man. That was one of my favorite things to fire. I only got to fire it once. Well, see, the SAW, we had the 60 when I first joined in. When I first went in the military, we used the 60, and then the SAW took over that as the primary platoon, big gun, I guess. And but yeah, I came in when we still had the 60. Now I know they still use the 60 in some of the special units, but we used the 60 as our primary. We had each platoon had I think we had 2 60s, if I'm not mistaken, and we called that the pig, as we called the 60. And then they phased everything out. Yeah, the SAW. And then they got the 240 now, right? 240 squad thing. Yeah.
Where's SSTA at? How come it's fucking mute? It fucking
well, I haven't been in the military for a while, Manny. I got out just after
I
left,
am mute because I'm getting my meat shit ready to grind up for the dogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean your dick? Okay.
The combat loadout for a 60 was 2,000 rounds for a 60, and then you had the AG, which is the assistant gunner, who carried the tripod and the extra barrel and the asbestos gloves, believe it or not, to change the barrel and shit. But yeah, but that's what they used. I'll tell you, the ones I used to fucking feel sorry for is those fucking mortarmen, man, carrying them big ass fucking base plates and the damn tubes around. But they carried them base plates. Them base plates weighed a fucking ton on their mortars, especially the guys that carried the 60. I think it was a 60 millimeter or 61 millimeter, 60 millimeter, I think. Mortar. I had a mortarman one time beg me to carry some extra rounds for him. I said, motherfucker, everything in my bag is for your ass. It ain't for me. Well, it could be for me if I get hit, but still, I've heard people trying to lug around a 50 before. I think that's bullshit. Myself, I don't think you can lug around a 50 like that. But I've heard people talk about 50s. Oh, dude, my rucksack, we weighed in our rucksacks a couple of times when they were doing a study on us to see why. I could have told them that. I could have finished the damn study for them. They were trying to figure out why infantry soldiers had such bad backs and bad knees and bad ankles, bad joints. I could have told them that. It's just the fucking weight of our damn rucksacks. My damn ruck weighed in about 110 pounds on average. My ruck weighed about 110 pounds. So, I mean, I'm carrying a fucking small person on my back most of the time. That shit, that damn ruck in basic training ain't shit compared to what you carry in your actual unit. I didn't know what real weight was until I actually went into fucking infantry platoon.
Hey, Dad, how come you left fucking funny?
How come you laugh funny, motherfucker?
Because
You sound like Woody Woodpecker when you laugh.
oh wow, that's fucked up, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, damn. That's a
Oh, you got them
fucking
Alice packs.
man,
You had to wear the
ass,
Alice
bro.
packs in boot camp, probably, huh? We wore them
I-
Alice packs.
I was singing to freaking California and they would kick your ass, Halo. You know, and when they mashed Mom Manny would kick it both ass.
Hey, when I first joined the army, we were still using TA-50. Our TA-50 was oh fuck, what was it called? It wasn't the mole system. It was something else, but I can't remember what the fuck TA-50 is. All I remember now for some reason. Yeah, fucking Woody Woodpecker over here.
Don't
Right
put
there.
ecstasy with a woodpecker. That's mean.
You know what I was issued when I went MI though? When I went military intelligence after being a medic for a while, when I went military intelligence, it issued me a fucking canteen and something else. Like it was a canteen and a few other small things, but I barely had anything. When I went in the infantry, I had fucking got every damn thing. But I love my infantry guys, man. I would go back and serve with them over and over and over and over again. I would rather do infantry any day as a medic than I would doing what I did in reserves as a military intelligence. I miss those days like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, I was. I carried a 9mm Beretta, Manny. And I preferred carrying a 9mm because the M9 because as a medic, as you already know, as a medic, I'm more concerned with what I'm doing with my hands. Otherwise, like I'm more my infantry guys taking care of the fucking heavy lifting. I'm doing the other stuff. So I didn't really have to send much down range, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the M9 is what I had.
You know, I am freaking mad at HTC.
Me, mad at this, you see. You're not mad at nobody.
Yeah.
No.
He promised me he's gonna have law audit this Saturday at noon. Taz, and he lied to me.
I promised you that.
Yes.
Are you
You
sure?
know what promises are made
Yes,
to? Made to be broken, Gregory.
Yeah.
Promises are made to be broken. It's time you learn that, big man.
Yep.
It's time to learn
Yep.
that.
And just because I said it in a dream of yours doesn't mean it was reality.
Yep.
No, it is
Yep.
for real. Yeah, you told me that.
He was wearing
Oh,
that
I'm
snowy
sorry.
white. Okay,
I
let me
thought-
ask you this. When he told you that, was he wearing a snowy white gown and was his
Yeah.
hair long and blonde and stuff like that?
That's my normal. If he says yes, then it's not a dream.
That's what I was asking. That's why I was asking. Or was he wearing the assless chaps and
What?
spiky collar?
That was
Are you sure I didn't? Gregory, are you sure I didn't wake up today with a message from you saying, "Asshole, are you home?" and then saying that Long Island
I
is
probably
coming?
remember that. I see you home. Yeah, I probably remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Okay.
Oh, to finish that off though, Manny, the highlight of my military career as far as firing off some shit.
That was day one, huh? SEC. That was bad.
We
Huh?
daisy chained
Yes.
36 fucking Claymore
Yeah,
mines
trouble.
together, and
Yeah.
I got to fucking clack them bitches off. 36 of them bitches all at the same time. Now, I don't know if you
36.
ever seen anything like that,
Gregory, you
but
jerk.
36 fucking Claymore mines, that shit will turn day
Oh,
into
that's
night.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, 36 Claymore mines I did by my old doc, fucking clack them bitches off. Yeah.
Oh, guys. Gregory is very mean.
I'm not mean. I'm nice.
And I went through
Oh.
all the steps too, where you look at it, and go,
Very
I
nice.
see the light.
Wait, Hey, would it be nice if you woke up to a message that said that called you an asshole?
I am nice. Everybody knows I'm nice.
Like, good
Give me one, I'm
morning.
nice. Number two, I'm not.
Okay. All right. You're conflicted with yourself. I got it.
I thank him because he knows much of Manny. When I'm mean, I'm nice. When I'm nice, I mean. He knows
That's
I'm
why my hearing ain't so good anymore, Manny. All that shit, man. I was always in a fucking support position anyway. I was always next to the fucking big guns all the damn time, man. Fucking loud ass motherfuckers. Especially in a fucking building, that damn sound just reverberates off those walls, man. It's fucking loud as shit. There ain't no damn earplugs in the world that can prevent that.
I'm going now, guys. I gotta grind this meat.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what some people call it, grinding meat. Some people call it that. Some people call it bopping the
I'm gonna tell
bologna.
your mom on you.
I
Some
got
people call it choking the chicken.
40 pounds that I have to grind up.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
Then I gotta
Grinding
grind
meat.
my fucking chicken, my dog food. Yeah.
No,
Grinding
I'm gonna
the
tell
meat.
your mom you call me dog.
That sounds like a Navy
Yo.
thing, Manny. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, what up,
Grinding
dog?
meat. That might be a Navy thing
Yeah.
too.
Oh, is it? Damn. I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or not, but it sounded like it.
That might be a Navy thing. Grinding the meat.
Well, you
You're
don't-
gonna start a war between Army and Navy.
Hey, listen, that happens every year on the football field.
Yeah, I know too. Right. That's I
Yep,
think that's
every year on the
awesome. Yeah.
football field.
What
All right, but I gotta go, guys. I'm going, Gregory. You can't make me stay. Bye.
I mean,
Love you guys.
the Navy might
Peace.
have the SEALs. The Navy might have the SEALs, but the Marines got Force Recon, and the Army's got fucking Delta Force. And let me just tell you something. I put any fucking SEAL up against the guy in the unit in the Delta Force and or Force Recon, as long as they ain't got to swim a long ways. That's it. That's all. But both of them, I'll put them against any of that. The fucking Delta Force, man, you ain't seen shit until you seen Delta Force operators. You ain't seen shit. They don't make movies about Delta Force because they're the silent professionals. They don't need all that Hollywood bullshit. They just do their job. That's all they do. Fucking Navy SEALs, Hollywood boys.
It's almost lunchtime for you, huh?
Even though I love the SEALs too, because I like Don Shipley. Don Shipley won me over with that.
Almost lunchtime, huh? Cats?
Yeah, I'm about to get me some lunch right now. You gonna sign off for here in a minute?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I want to sign off. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I'll be
man.
back in the afternoon
Yeah, okay, all right,
because I work tonight.
okay, man. Yeah,
I come
yeah.
back at 4 o'clock. I work. I do that.
Yeah, get some
3 or
rest,
4
dude.
hours before I go to work.
Yeah. The holes didn't dig themselves. No, that's true. I've dug plenty of holes, man, with them fucking e-tools. That is the worst joke in the world, to fucking give you an e-tool to dig a goddamn hole. We e-tools and pickaxes. That's what we used. Fucking
Okay,
e-tools.
guys, I'm out of here. We'll be back in the afternoon.
All right, Greg. You take care, buddy.
And then, I'm gonna be on the panel again. Please come on the panel. Okay, brother. Okay, see you, Manny. See you, asshole, STC.
Yep. Y'all take care.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Semper Fi, Manny.